Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today, we are diving deep into a major political shift in the heart of Europe. Germany has a new Chancellor, Friedrich Merz, marking the end of the Angela Merkel era and signaling a potentially new direction not just for Germany, but for the entire continent. So, who is Friedrich Merz, and what does his rise to power mean for Europe's role on the global stage? Let's break it down. For those unfamiliar with him, Friedrich Merz is a veteran of German politics. He's a prominent figure in the Christian Democratic Union, or CDU, the same party as Merkel. However, he's long been seen as a more conservative and economically liberal voice within the party. After stepping away from frontline politics for a while to pursue a successful career in the private sector, notably with the investment firm BlackRock, he's made a remarkable comeback. His election as Chancellor is seen by many as a clear signal that German voters were ready for a change from the more centrist, cautious approach of the last decade. Now, let's talk about his vision, because this is where things get really interesting for international observers. Merz has been vocal about his desire for a stronger, more assertive Europe. One of his core messages is the concept of European sovereignty. This isn't just a buzzword, it's a call for Europe to become a more independent and powerful global player, less reliant on other powers, particularly the United States and China. He argues that in a world of increasing geopolitical competition, Europe can no longer afford to be a passive bystander. It needs to be a pole of power in its own right, with a unified voice and the capacity to defend its interests. So, what does this sovereign Europe look like in practice? A key pillar of Merz's plan is strengthening European defense. He's advocating for increased military spending among EU member states and greater cooperation on defense projects. This includes developing shared military hardware and creating a more integrated command structure. The idea is to build a European defense union that can act decisively, with or without NATO's direct involvement. This is a significant shift, suggesting Germany is ready to take on a much greater leadership role in European security, moving away from its post-war posture of military restraint. On the economic front, Merz is a strong proponent of the European single market. He wants to deepen economic integration, reduce bureaucracy, and make Europe a more competitive place for business and innovation. He believes that Europe's economic strength is the foundation of its global influence. He is pushing for a digital single market to compete with tech giants from the US and China, and is also emphasizing the need for a common European industrial policy, especially in strategic sectors like renewable energy, battery production, and artificial intelligence. His goal is to ensure Europe isn't just a consumer of technology, but a leading creator of it. But his vision isn't without its challenges. Forging a unified foreign and defense policy among 27 member states, each with its own interests and historical perspectives, is a monumental task. Merz's more assertive stance might cause friction with some EU partners who prefer a more cautious approach. Furthermore, his focus on economic liberalism and fiscal discipline could clash with the priorities of other member states, particularly in southern Europe. Reconciling these different viewpoints will be a major test of his diplomatic skills. The relationship with the United States is also at a crucial juncture. While Merz is a committed transatlanticist, his call for European sovereignty means he'll likely seek a more balanced partnership with Washington. He wants Europe to be an equal partner, not a junior one. This could lead to some tough negotiations on issues like trade, tech regulation, and contributions to collective defense. Similarly, with China, Merz is expected to take a firmer line, balancing economic interests with concerns over human rights and strategic competition. He advocates for a unified EU approach to China, preventing Beijing from using a divide-and-conquer strategy within the bloc. In conclusion, the chancellorship of Friedrich Merz represents a potential turning point for Germany and Europe. His vision is one of a more confident, self-reliant, and powerful Europe that actively shapes global affairs. It's an ambitious agenda, filled with both opportunities and significant hurdles. The coming months and years will reveal whether he can translate this bold vision into reality and successfully navigate the complex landscape of European and global politics. The world will certainly be watching Berlin very closely. What do you think of this new direction? Can Europe truly become a sovereign global power? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and if you found this breakdown helpful, don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more in-depth analysis. See you in the next one.